Hello guys, how's it going? So today, welcome to another video. So today we'll talk about to invest in only in CBD. So that's my experience, and statistically, that's proven that your investment will be outperforming the housing market in general in that country. So today we'll to explain what is CBD, right? First of all, we'll talk about the housing markets all around the world. So let's say I'll find an example, for example, in Japan. Japan is one of the housing markets around the world that is really underperforming the world, mainly because of the low inflation, low birth rates, and many cultural stuff that making the Japan housing market is going to be plateau or even yielding a negative return. So for the past 5 years, you would say that investing in Japan will be a bad idea because in the past 5 years, the housing market, the price has dropped by 4%. It's not going up, right? It's not breaking even, it's dropping by 4%. Not only that, you cannot outperform the inflation, the CPI, and you are still losing money. But if you do not know that, the fact is, if you buy the housing or an apartment or a condo within the Tokyo area, is actually going up. The price was actually going up. If you have been investing in Ginza, which is the core of the core, which we call the CBD, the return for the past 5 years is 74%. 74%, right? So now, I'm not asking you to buy a house in Japan, but I'm saying that the difference CBD will make in your investment. But the key is, when you are buying this house or apartment in the CBD at that time you want to buy it, compared to other houses, of course, the price is expensive, it's more expensive, the valuation is pretty high, but you are looking for the future growth in the future, not right now, right? But if you're going to save a couple of dollars buying something in buying something in the city beside or a couple blocks away, probably you lose your investment rather than gaining one. So we'll talk about what is CBD. So there's a vlog that I prepared for this weekend for my Chinese channel. I will look at, yeah, this one. So this is just last week. I've been to the Malaysia to check out my new investment. I've invested in 2 apartments in Malaysia. So that is exactly the concept I'm making. For example, in Malaysia, in the past 5 years or 4 years, the housing market has been only going up for a little bit, okay? But if you are going to buy an apartment or a house investment in the CBD area, in which you have to understand that in Malaysia, what is the core of the Malaysia? It's the Twin Towers, right? So the core of Japan, called Tokyo, okay? So the core of Hong Kong, the core of China, Hong Kong, Shanghai, right? The core of Hong Kong, Central. The core of US, New York, LA, probably say, oh, it's not because Houston is going up, right? Yeah, it's going up. But if the economy is going down, we're going under a recession, which countries or city you will not sell, which houses or which apartments you will harder for you to sell it when the recession comes, okay? So it should be LA and New York, right? And it has the fastest or earliest rebound when the economy comes back better, okay? So this is a little bit of the vlog that if you're interested or if you know Chinese, you can subscribe to that channel. The subscribers is 80,000 people, and Facebook around 200,000 right now. So this is the path that I calculated last week from the center of the center, which is the Twin Tower. How many walking distance should it takes for me to reach the area that I purchased in Malaysia, which is around really 8 minutes. It's only within 1 kilometer of the Malaysia. But if you understand that the only place that is generate a positive return in Malaysia is mainly in Kuala Lumpur, and the center of Kuala Lumpur is Twin Tower. So within 1 kilometer or maximum 2, that is called a CBD. CBD is called a commercial business district, which is the heart of the country or the city. So if you invest, do not be a cheapskate saying that, oh, that's really expensive. So to save couple of dollars, I should buy 3 kilometers, right? But that is a really misconception. For example, been the price around for this apartment within 1 kilometer is around uh 1.3 million ringgit, okay, for 800 square feet flat, and that's around $2,000 to $2,300 per square feet. But if there are many promotions and constructions and selling materials saying asking you to buy 3 kilometers away from the CBD, which is really cheap, right? Because using this price, you can buy a house in the Malaysia, in the other areas, you can buy a house, 3,000, 4,000 with a swimming pool, right? It makes sense. If you want to live there, it makes sense. You buy a better house and the traffic is less convenient, but it makes sense, right? But in terms of investment, if you're not living there, that is a big bad investment, because the price will not go up. That is exactly why 10 to 20 years you can use the same price and still buy a house, okay? That is the key. So if you end up buying a bad house, bad investment, then you say, oh, that's good enough. If the investment doesn't yield me a positive return, I can always go there and live, right? That is a BS excuse, because investment is an investment. Living is another story. There are main differences between two investments, right? That's what I'm talking about. So there are many materials asking you to buy 3 kilometers outside of the CBD. It's cheaper, around $1,900 per square feet, and then you can buy a bigger flat. But you can still see the Twin Towers. You can still see this and that, right? It's pretty close, and the train is building up, stuff like that. Yes, you can still see the Twin Tower, but Twin Tower is so big that you can see from 100 kilometers away, right? So do not fall into the trap. The distance is always the distance. It's 1 km or 3 km, that's always the fact. So the CBD is always giving you a really liquidity of the rentals income, and when the contract is over, you can always find another tenant really easily. That is the key. If you miss a month, you will miss a month of the rental income. And also, you can set the rental income higher. For example, for this case, the rental income is around 6%, and I'm purchasing it 1 kilometer within the Twin Towers. So people going to do business or Airbnb, you can do stuff like that. And even though the price of Malaysia in general, including the CBD area, will drop by 1/2, the rental income is still 3%, okay, which is still more than what I've been investing in Hong Kong, in Australia, and Canada, which only yields me 2%, 2.5% max, okay, and you still have to pay tax, all right? So that is really defensive. And when the time comes, it will go up, right? Because this is the CBD area. So something that we should take in reference of, we should keep in mind. If you want to know more about that, this is an introduction of what is CBD. You can leave me comments, and I will make you more of the video of more information to share to you guys. So remember to give me likes and share, subscribe to the channel, like my Facebook page. I'll see you next time. Leave me comments. Goodbye.